If you may have noticed, Marvel Studios has a tendency to bring the power levels of their superheroes down, a phenomenon in literary fiction called nerfing. Thor, Captain America, Iron Man, the Hulk, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and a lot of other superheroes were nerfed down in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The practice of bringing the power levels of their flagship characters down in their own productions was baffling to the fans. But amidst all that, the one superhero whose power levels drastically decreased when she was brought for live-action adaptation was Black Widow, also known as Natasha Romanoff. We could finally have an answer to that question that had been ringing in our ears ever since Black Widow debuted in Iron Man 2. Before we begin, let us tell you about some of the actual superpowers Black Widow has in the comic books that the movies failed to show in the theaters. As part of her initiation into the Soviet Red Room program, Black Widow was provided several generic and biological enhancements. Natasha gained access to a slew of abilities like increased longevity. She is considered to be older than even Captain America. In human speed, she may not be as fast as Quicksilver, but she is fast enough to outrun a jet and can even win a case against the Winter Soldier. A regenerative healing factor, she can heal herself faster than an average human being, but the trade-off is that she cannot have children. Durability, strong enough to withstand falls from high buildings and walk the moment she landed. And her mind is divided into multiple split personalities that have a diverse range of skills for Natasha to access and take advantage of. None of those abilities of Black Widow found their way into the movies. The die-hard comic book fans were a bit disappointed. They expected at least one or two abilities of Natasha to be shown in the movies. The MCU portrayed Black Widow as a super spy who is only good at manipulating people, martial arts, and firing her tiny-looking guns. But she is so much more than just that. Why did Marvel do this? There might be a very specific reason behind that, and the reason we are talking about is related to a pretty silly mistake that Marvel might have committed a long while ago and are now facing the repercussion. You see, the name of Black Widow in the MCU is Natasha Romanoff, which is also the name shared by the Black Widow of the mainstream Marvel continuity in the comic books. But the MCU is based out of characters of the Ultimate Universe, aka Earth 1610. In that universe, Black Widow's name is Natalia Romanova, and her origin story is different than the one every fan is aware of. She was actually a Russian royal descendant who was hired by the KGB and trained into becoming an assassin. She was never part of the Soviet Red Room program. The Ultimate Universe, Black Widow does not possess any superpowers. For a decade, Marvel has kept the fans confused by exchanging the names of two characters from two different realities. Maybe the new Black Widow movie will help dispel the confusions.